Larry, these are boned out chicken thighs, aren't they?
They're boned out chicken thighs, you're right. Seasoned this time with all kinds of different types of seasoning. So
probably in another week, or maybe 2 weeks, these bucks will be chasing really hard. Or about that time, it'll be when they start rattling.
Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We're so glad you tuned in to join us for another exciting real-world outdoor adventure right here on A Sportsman's Life. Brought to you by Dallas Safari Club, Conservation, Education, and Hunter Advocacy. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Taurus Firearms, maker of the Raging Hunter. Stealth Vision, high-tech, precision-driven equipment tailored for the modern hunter.
Well, folks, you know, most of you probably know Mr. Whitetail here is the Whitetail King. I call him the Grill Meister. Now, Larry, these are boned out chicken thighs, aren't they?
They're boned out chicken thighs, you're right. Seasoned this time with all kinds of different types of seasoning, so we'll see which ones y'all like best.
Well, we're down here with our buddy, Mr. Don Gresham, and Don he came out with every kind of seasoning imaginable, so it smells mighty good.
We got a lot of choices here this time.
We do. Looks good.
All right.
A little bit more.
Yeah,
Smells good too. You got my stamp of approval. Look at that.
You can leave the bones in there, but it just takes so much longer doing it that way.
Yeah, I like them like
With
this.
this,
I'm not a big fan of chicken thighs.
Things taste so much better when they come off a fire pit.
Yes.
No question about it.
Exactly.
Not charcoal, but some wood coal.
real wood.
Yeah.
Real wood makes all the difference. Texas Whitetail Season 2026. Hunting in a blind where you can see out and nothing can see in. Gotta learn more about these because I'm telling you, these are amazing. They're lightweight, and if for some reason the wind changes, guess what? You can pick it up and carry it wherever you want to. This thing is about a little over 7 feet tall, so I can literally stand up in it, and at the same time there's about 7 or 8 feet across. Perfect situation. Got to learn more about these, and we'll get back hopefully somewhere on Sportsman's Life to talk some more about these. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think maybe Luke Clayton recently bought one of these. We're going to set it up. We can rattle in it without having to worry about sounding like something's coming from inside of a box blind. And guess what? It really does work. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Well, we are back. We had a little lunch. We are hunting Montague County, Texas, and we're at Don Gresham's place, a good friend of ours, and Luke, Larry, and I are hunting. And we went and had a little lunch. We got rained on a little bit this morning. Saw a decent buck and a coyote and a few does this morning. But we're back again this afternoon. Larry's in a pop-up blind. A quarter mile that way, and Luke is about maybe another half mile, quarter mile that way, hunting where I hunted this morning with Larry. And anyway, we're just going to sit back and enjoy an afternoon. The opener of the Texas general season here in Texas. Beautiful, beautiful day. Maybe we'll see some deer tonight, so stay tuned. Let's get one. A Sportsman's Life is also brought to you by Mossberg, American Built, American Strong, the YO Steakhouse, Catch and Release Apparel,
Pyramid Air, your one-stop shop for everything air guns.
Hello sports fans, Bill Carey with Striper Express with your fishing tip on a Sportsman's Life. Well, this week, this is my ditty bag. I carry this with me every time I go fishing. There was one thing I wanted to show you, and I might as well show it to you right now. Everybody has to have a pair of these. This is how we get the hooks out of these fish. Now, that's a must. And I just started looking at a few things. Thing to hold the fish for people that aren't partial to holding them for pictures. And then, of course, clippers, always. Too many is not enough. Real important tool out there on the lake. Good pair of binoculars. But what I wanted to show y'all this week is just the hook out for the fish. There's other versions. This happens to be my favorite. But this is how we take the hooks out. So there's your fishing tip on a Sportsman's Life. I'm Bill Carey with Striper Express. Go catch a fish.
If you want to learn more about Vineyard Max and the other products they have, go to www.vineyardmax.net.
It's too early, I think, in the game. I think these bucks are just now starting to think about moving around. Probably in another week or maybe 2 weeks, these bucks will be chasing really hard. Or about that time, it'll be when they start rattling. Or at least a week from now. Gonna try it later today. The next couple of days I'm on lease up north of here on the Red River. From here we're probably about maybe 50 miles from there. We'll try it there as well too. A lot more deer in that area. And then head back to the Cotton Ranch. This is kind of a 3-stage hunt. One here that we've done with Luke and Jeff. The next one is with Paul Moore with Vineyard Max and Ricky Ballinger as well too with Vineyard Max and Colin Ballmore's son. And then headed over to the Cotton from there to Becker Bottoms. Just gonna kick back. The sun's almost up. I'll wait a little bit and I'll try rattling again. Got 2 does and looked like a really nice young buck fawn, 6-month-old buck. You can really see the little pedicle sticking up above his head. They're right over here. Got some Vineyard Max put out over here as well too, so they're hitting right to it. It's amazing. Put this out in the dark yesterday. These deer were on it this morning. Admittedly, they're does, but we're a week away from these bucks chasing. Those does are going to keep coming back to that spot right there. As long as that Vineyard Max is there, those bucks will follow. Watch these deer for just a little bit. They're moving off to the left. goodness, the little buck, the little 6-month-old buck, he is tearing up those saplings over there like a big buck. See if I can get this thing turned off real quick, turn around. That little 6-month-old buck was really working his antlers. He just barely got nubs. But he was working those saplings. Just about the time I got the camera over there, he quit doing it. But there's no question he was rubbing those little nubbins. Saw 3 does and 2 buck fawns, and that one little buck fawn, although I did get it on camera, was trying to tear up those saplings over there, so that may be the reason why they're torn up, because those little bucks trying to do that. But anyway, great hunt. Got to spend time with Don, and of course with Luke and Jeff, and looking forward to the next opportunity of being able to do that. But getting ready to leave here in just a little bit, waiting for Don to come pick me up, and once he does, I'm going to try to clean up camp real quickly, and then I'll start heading my way to my lease, which is up on the Red River, up there with Paul Moore and a bunch of Paul's friends. I'm going to try to get up there this afternoon and hunt some for a day or two and see what we can see. They're seeing a lot of deer. I mean, they're seeing like 5 or 6 guys, 5 guys, I think, are seeing like 80, 90 deer in an afternoon. I saw a few bucks last afternoon, and so anxious to see what I can find up there. I know it's a little early up there to rattle, but we're going to try rattling there as well too, and then we'll see where we go from there. I'll be at the Cotton by the time the end of the week, so try to do this maybe as one long show, or we could just end up doing 3 segments, because we did see deer here and passed up a couple little bucks, so that didn't get on camera, unfortunately, because they just kind of came and went. But great opening weekend for Texas whitetail season. Cool, very comfortable, great people, and great camp times as well too. On to the next one.
Folks, this segment was brought to us by Gearhead Archery, Smoke in Tex Electric Smokers, Snaplock Hunting Blinds, YO Ranch Headquarters, Ultramatic Feeders, and Catfish Pro. Tune in next week for some more real-world outdoor adventures right here on A Sportsman's Life.